I'm Shae for mining.com.au, and I'm coming to you once again from the Noosa Mining Conference. Standing next to me is Matt Boyd, the Managing Director for Pacgold. Matt, it's great to see you again. How are you?
It's great to see you as well. Thanks for having me on.
Thrilled to have you on because you are working with one of my favourite metals now. That is gold. Mate, talk me through your Alice River project, I believe it is.
It is called Alice River. It's sitting in northern Queensland,
Mm-hmm.
and we have just started drilling this year again for the first time, which is fantastic. We've got an RC rig on site as of this week, or early last week, and that's pumping out the meters. We had a recent update on that, and we've also probably a third to 40% of our way through our air core program, which is another 6,000 meters of air core on the asset this year. So basically what we're trying to do is set ourselves up for drilling in the new year when we get back on site in April, and keep news flow going over this summer or summer wet season break for the next 3 or 4 months. So we're looking forward to it.
So you mentioned air core drilling, but I believe there's RC drilling underway as well. What does that look like?
Look, RC, we're going to get 30 to 40 holes into high priority targets. Okay, so we've got the Alice River project. The scale is massive. It's over 14 kilometres long. There is numerous targets to drill. We just don't have the time or the amount of drill rigs that we need on site yet to actually do that this year. We will have next year. So we're covering probably about 6 areas that have previously been identified through induced polarization work, and then also rock chips and previous air core drilling as well. So we're following up on those 6 targets, and then with the new air core drilling that we're completing this year, we'll be developing a whole bunch more for next year to follow up and start RC drilling flat out in April next year.
So it sounds like you're going to have a really strong start when the wet season ends next year.
Yeah.
But also too, going through some of your announcement, it looks like there's some new faces on the board. Who are they, and what direction are you taking the company in now?
Well, we've brought on 2 experienced mining execs. One is Keelan Chestnut, who's joined today. Keelan is currently working with Thies in Brisbane. She's got a fantastic resume and has been involved in the industry for over 30 years. Her main background and one of her key focuses, and I think the part of the industry she enjoys the most, is junior explorers. She's a geologist by trade. And so it's been fantastic to have Kathy as the chairman up until now, but Keelan's come in and will start post-AGM this year. And we've also brought in a guy called Richard Hacker. Now, Richard's been in the Tim Goyder stable for a long time, over 20 years. He's got some fantastic experience. He's a money man. He's an accountant by background, and corporately very savvy. He's been involved with Chalice. He's been involved with Liontown. So some really good companies and some fantastic success. But again, Richard started off in the junior sector, a sector that he really enjoys, and hopefully both these people are going to bring some fantastic experience to the board and push us forward into next year.
Listen, Matt, sounds like there is a lot to come for Pacgold.
There is, yeah.
I look forward to future updates. Thank you so much for speaking with me.
Thank you very much. Good to see you all again.